100% sure that this was that person that did it, no. But yes, they were stated that someone was wearing a Michael Myers Halloween mask. You know, and that is our possible suspect that did commit this shooting.
This is the story of Carman Denise Peterson, age 37, a mother of 4 who was brutally executed in her home not too long after she filed for divorce.
We walked in through the front door and
found her like that.
Found her dead.
It was heartbreaking and devastating. Like, I never thought that, you know, I would walk in on my sister, you know, just laying in the bed, you know, murdered.
With that many bullet wounds.
Carmen was shot and killed in a very suspicious manner, making everyone close to her believe it was an inside job by her husband. Police were not able to make an arrest in the case due to lack of evidence. 2 months after her murder, someone in a Michael Myers mask walked up to Carmen Pate, Carmen's estranged husband, while standing in his garage and started shooting at him. He was killed there on the spot while his kids watched. Was this karma or a sort of mega coincidence? Hello and welcome to Twisted Crimes. Subscribe and hit the like button for more stories.
Okay, so watch me as I eat this $100 bill.
This story happened in Houston, Texas. Houston is a dynamic mix of imagination, talent and first-class attractions that makes it a world-class city. Home to a vibrant economy, beautiful surroundings. Houston, Texas has a higher crime rate than other cities of similar size, and is considered the most dangerous city in Texas. Carman Denise Peterson, also known as Granny, was born in Houston, Texas, on October 8, 1986, to Carmen White and Napoleon Peterson. She grew up in Independence Heights, Studwood, where she attended Burris Elementary and M.C. Williams. She then went on to Booker T. Washington High School, where she received her high school diploma. Carmen attended Strayer University, where she acquired an associate's degree. She had a passion for dancing, being a tax expert at Abundant Solutions, and providing exceptional services through her business K-Carcriots.
Don't ask me how I did it, I just did it, it was hard. I just pulled up to the studio and laid it on the line.
She loved her job as an event planner.
Hey, we out here at the event center venue, setting up on Cloud 9 baby shower. We're about to test out these sparks. I got my coworker with me. Say hey. Little sneak peek behind the scenes. Okay, let's go ahead and get this these cold sparks tested out. I think they warmed up.
Carmen got married to 38-year-old Carmen Pate. It was an elaborate wedding. They showered each other with love. She became a mother and was said to be a great mother to her kids. She enjoyed her life the way she could while being Unfortunately, after 15 years of marriage they stopped loving each other and they had to separate. Carmen filed for divorce and she moved out of their home to another apartment. On August 16, 2024, Carmen did not show up for work, so her family members got worried, making them to call the police for a welfare check. When they got to her house, they found her patio window had been smashed in and then found her dead. Police said Carmen was asleep in her bed when someone broke into her house and shot her over 5 times, making it a personal killing. They confirmed nothing was taken in the house. They said it is somebody that had the motive to kill her because they hated her so much. Court records showed she filed for divorce just recently and also shared children with her estranged husband, Eric.
Family members of a woman who was murdered in her Northwest Harris County apartment are hoping an arrest in that case is coming soon. According to the Harris County Sheriff's Office, the 37-year-old victim was found shot to death. ABC 13's Alex Bozargian joins us live from the apartment complex where she died. And Alex, has the Sheriff's Office identified a suspect?
Unfortunately, Tom, no. We reached out to the Sheriff's Office tonight and asked them for any updates, whether there was a suspect or at the very least a person of interest, but all they could tell us was the investigation was active and that detectives were working it. Now, family members think that the person who killed Carmen Peterson was close to her, and they say that's because of the nature of the murder. They say that she was actually sleeping in her bed when the suspect snuck in and shot her.
It's hard.
2 women without a sister and without answers.
We walked in through the front door and
found her like that.
found her dead.
It was heartbreaking and devastating. Like, I never thought that, I would walk in on my sister, just laying in the bed, murdered.
With that many bullet wounds.
The tragic series of events unfolding inside Carmen Peterson's Northwest Harris County apartment. Martha Stargill says she and her sister Kimberly White got worried after hearing Peterson never showed up for work on August 16th. Investigators say when she was found, her patio window had been smashed in.
She was shot over 5 times. So it was personal, nothing was taken. It's somebody that had motive to kill her because they hated her so much.
According to court records, Peterson had filed for divorce from her husband of 15 years in March. The couple share children together.
She was mostly stressed about just being safe.
We did reach out to the Harris County Sheriff's Office about any possible suspects, but they had no new information to share.
We're watching over our shoulders every day. We don't know if this person that we have in mind did it. We don't know if they're coming to our home to kill us or the kids safe or we just don't know. It's hard. It's been over a month.
The wait for justice is utterly agonizing for Peterson's sisters. They say to anyone out there watching who may know something,
just speak out.
Unfortunately, the police could not arrest anyone in the killing, but family members of Carmen were confident the suspect was someone close to her. They believed it was her husband who was behind it, but they could not prove it and the police could not do much. There was no new lead in the case and it went quiet for a while, not until Eric Pate appeared on the news. Deputies were called to a home on Hawks Nest Drive where they found Eric Pate, lying in his garage unresponsive with multiple gunshot wounds. The shooter walked up to Eric while he was sitting in his garage and shot him multiple times, killing him instantly. Authorities spoke with witnesses and viewed security videos from neighboring homes and learned that a possible suspect was seen walking in the area wearing a mask of Michael Myers, the fictional murderer from the Halloween movie series. During the investigation, deputies learned that Eric's estranged wife was murdered sometimes in August and it had not been solved. Eric was a person of interest in the killing, but he was never arrested for lack of evidence.
Investigators are working to figure out who killed a father in his garage on Halloween night.
It happened at a home along Hawks Nest Drive near March Creek Drive. Neighbors report seeing a man wearing what they describe as a Mike Myers Halloween-style mask about the time of the murder. ABC 13's Courtney Carpenter is live to explain the details of this case, including how the murdered man was a person of interest in the murder of his estranged wife just months ago. Courtney?
Yeah, Gina, Eric, this is an interesting case and no doubt a very sad one too, as now there are 3 children with just in the last few months, both of their parents were killed. Now let's start with what happened last night. Deputies were called out to this home on Hawks Nest Drive around 11 o'clock after getting several calls, including one from one of the victim's young daughters about the shooting. Investigators say the man was sitting in his garage with the garage door open when someone shot him several times. Family has identified the man as 38-year-old Eric Pate Jr. Authorities say several neighbors told them they saw a man in a mask walking down the sidewalk before hearing the shots. A neighbor's camera caught this 15 minutes before Precinct 4 deputies arrived.
We, 100% sure that this was that person that did it? No. But yes, they were stated that someone was wearing a Michael Myers Halloween mask. That is our possible suspect that did commit this shooting.
The motive for this is unclear. Authorities did tell us, though, that the man killed was a person of interest in his estranged wife's murder. Carman Peterson was killed at her apartment off FM 1960 on August 16th. The sheriff's office tells us today that investigation is still open and active and that detectives are working to figure out if there's a connection between these two cases. Now, we did speak with Eric's mom on the phone today. She tells us those were his 10-year-old and 12-year-old daughters who were at the home when their father was killed last night. They also have a younger brother who is just 2 years old, who was actually with her when all of this happened. She says for now, she's taking care of all 3 kids.
A lot of people believed someone from the street decided to take matters into their hands since police was taking time to get it done. The actual truth would never be known. No one for sure knows if Eric was behind the killing of Carmen or not, and no one is certain if Carmen's family is behind Eric's killing too. It will forever be a mystery except some sort of proof surfaces. Anyone with information on either case is encouraged to contact Crime Stoppers at 713-274-9100. Unfortunately, their kids are going to be without their parents. They will grow up to hear multiple stories about what really happened to their dad and their mom. What do you guys think about this case? Was it a case of karma catching up or a case of mere coincidence? This is a mysterious case which we hope can be solved very soon. Our sincere condolences to the friends and families of the victim. We do hope justice prevails soon. May the soul of the departed continue to rest in peace. Please always stay safe out there, and we shall see you guys in the next video.